Israel, shalom. Today's lesson is gonna be about Esau is not the white man. Esau ain't the white man. We need to bring a clarification on this. And all praises be to the Most High, and all praises be to His Son Yeshua Mashiach. So we're not gonna be too long today. We're just gonna get straight into it. And you allow me a few seconds to share my screen with you guys. Allow me to read fair use, copyright disclaimer under section 107 under the Copyright Act of 1976. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 under the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teachings, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So now that we cleared that up, bear with me as we go into it. We're gonna talk about who is the real Esau. Esau is not the white man. So we're gonna go into it. Give me a few seconds. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna see who's the real Esau. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the real Esau. These are the Edomites from the Edo Kingdom, and they're right here in Nigeria. They're from the Edo State, and I'm just gonna play one of their national anthem. You're gonna see, and also you can see by the necklace they wear, the Oba necklace. Edom stands for red. So you're gonna see many red necklaces and many red items in their attire. So watch carefully.
Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ iṣẹ́. Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ iṣẹ́. Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ èmi kan yàwé ọba wa. Tú àtọ́pẹ́ yé.
Also, the Edomites or the Edo nation had kings and were led by kings and governors way before Israel or the Israelites formed a monarchy. So what you are seeing right now is a lot of kings and governors. Kings and governors.
Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ iṣẹ́. Ẹwà ìdókè ni ó.
This is the king of the Edo nation, the Edo nation of Edo state, originally from Benin, the kingdom of Benin.
Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ iṣẹ́. Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ iṣẹ́. Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ èmi kan yàwé ọba wa.
As you can see, that's just the anthem. We're going to go into another clip, but bear with me. Bear with me.
The Benin Kingdom or Empire is regarded as one of the oldest and most highly developed states in the coastal hinterlands of West Africa, dating perhaps to the 11th century until it was annexed by the British Empire in 1897. By the 7th century, Europe was aware of a territory in Africa known as Great Benin. The kingdom was identified as larger than Wales, with very wide influence extending west as far as Sierra Leone and south to the Congo River. Two of its colonies westward by the Atlantic Ocean were Lagos and Badagry to Port Novo. Hence, the stretch of the Atlantic Ocean became known in maritime location as the Bight of Benin. Indeed, the empire extended to the boundary between Oyo and Benin in the north, the sea in the south, Asaba in the east, and Lagos in the west, including the Ishangs, Kukurukus, Ekitis, Owos, Ishekiris, the Urobos, Ijos, and the Ondos. The Oba of Benin also had considerable powers in the east on both sides of the Niger. The institution of kingship in Benin is over 10 centuries old, with a break between the Ogiso and Oba dynasty. Historically, about the year 1400, Benin broke away from the elective process of choosing an Oba and declared the present state of primogeniture to ensure that an Oba was succeeded by his eldest son. Everybody in the Benin kingdom is subject to the Oba. The Benins practice the first son-only succession system, as it is in England, and they believe that it is better to have a leader that is selected and challenged and sent by God, devoid of squabbles and human elections. It's a unique succession plan that has been sustained for centuries till date. The Benin Kingdom monarchy over the years has embraced the doctrine of change that has not eroded its core values and cultures. The Benin people practically guide their lives by their cultures. The Benin monarchy earned the respect and loyalty of every Benin citizen, even beyond the shores. The kingdom is unique for its unfading tradition and world-famous culture. It has
I also have here in my notes in the Hebrew word, the word Edom in Hebrew means red. So you can see it in their red attire. They have red. They have a lot of red. This is the kingdom of Benin, the Edo state, Nigeria. Edo means Edom, Edomite.
the reputation of quality artifacts, culture, and homegrown bronze casting, which is the envy of the world. Benin artifacts can be found in many museums from South to North America, Europe, the Middle East, and the South Pacific. The 39th Oba of Benin, who has joined his ancestors, His Royal Majesty.
And as you can see, what it said, the prophecy said that Esau will have the fat of the world, the fat of the world. So they're all over. They're all over.
Omoba Nedo, Ukwakpolokpolo Oba Erediawa, GCFR, was a great and distinguished monarch who was highly respected within and outside the Benin Kingdom. He was educated at the prestigious King's College University of Cambridge in the UK. Oba Erediawa had a distinguished public service career.
So you can see their relationship with the Japhetic people of the Isles of the Gentiles in Europe. You can see the relationship, right? They have a very good relationship, and it's gonna break down the relationship between Japhet and the Edomites, and the relationship in I'm gonna be real, the relationship in slavery and enslaving my people and our people, which are part of the slave trade and the transatlantic slave trade, the Hebrew Israelites.
Rising to the post of Federal Permanent Secretary in several ministries. Like his father, the new Oba of Benin, Omobanedo Ukwakpolokpolo Oba Eruawa II, is well educated with degrees from universities in the United Kingdom and the United States of America. He has had a very successful career in both the public and private sectors, spanning over 15 years as Nigeria's ambassador to foreign missions including Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland, Angola, Italy, and Albania. The new Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Omobanedo Ukwakpolokpolo Oba.
You see, they're united with a lot of people that in foreign relations. And a lot of those foreign relations had to do with slavery and enslaving our people and sending them to the West, the New World.
Oba Eware II is a man gifted with immense wisdom who has been mentored, tutored, and groomed by his father in the rudiments of kingship, and it is hoped that the experience he has acquired over the years will greatly guide him in steering the ship of the Benin Kingdom to higher heights. The new Oba knows that the Benin people are conscious of their history and very proud of their heritage. He has been projected to surpass his father, having gained from his wealth of experience and fountain of wisdom. A man who has passion for culture and tradition. His Royal Majesty Oba Eware II stepped into the shoes of his father as the new Oba of Benin on Thursday, 20th of October 2016. This momentous and epochal event happened exactly 37 years after His Royal Majesty Omobanedo Ukwakpolokpolo Iridiawa was installed on March 23rd, 1979. It is safe to say that Benin, the Edo state capital, witnessed the largest gathering of the cream of both the local and international dignitaries who came from as far afield as over.
You can see their relationship again. Their relationship with Japhet, the Isles of Gentiles, the Europeans.
30 countries of the world, with whom the new Oba has built a bridge of friendship during his sojourn as Nigeria's ambassador in these countries. Benin people, young and old, came out in their thousands to show the love for the new Oba and indeed partake in the making of history. The declaration of the public holiday on the day of the coronation by the Edo state government was a very wise decision which helped a great deal for the ease of movement in and around Benin City.
If you are a part of West African descent, like if you're a part of the islands like Haiti, Bahamas, you name it, St. Croix, St. Vincent, Jamaica, you don't know what going Bahamas, Trinidad, Barbados, Banjan people, you know what going. When me say, yo, if you're a part of those people, the people there in Brazil, the people there in the Americas, yeah, America, I'm there right now. You know what I'm saying? What I say? But hear this. If you're a part of that descent, these are the people who had relationship with the European people them. And these are the people that enslave and send the people off to the new Americas. Your forefathers them that came as slaves. These are the people that had involvement in it. The Edo people of Nigeria, of Edo State, the Edomites. These are the real Esau's. Okay? So let me make a clearance to that. And let me add a Bible scripture to it. Genesis chapter 36 will tell you who is the relationship with Esau and the Edo people. Genesis 36, it says Esau descendants. Esau, who is Edo. Esau, who is Edo, or who is Edom. Okay? And these are, this is Genesis 36, the 9th verse. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the what? The Edomites. The father of the Edomites. Genesis 36, the 9th verse. And these are the generation of who? Esau, the father of the who? The Edomites. Let's understand that. So you're saying it's not biblical? Yes, it's biblical. It's biblical. You know, it won't be right if we won't add no scriptures to it. Let's continue.
Prominent Nigerians from different spheres of our land, the corporate world, business sector, the diplomatic community, the political class were fully represented. The governors of Oyo, Osun, and Gombe states were there to support Governor Adams Aliyu Oshomole, who had the singular honor of being the governor to present the staff of office to the new Oba of Benin in the last 37 years. The traditional institution appeared in such a diverse assemblage and great number, transcending the 6 geopolitical divides of the country. They all looked regal, majestic, and resplendent in the very powerful dressing that depicts the different styles of dressing peculiar to their areas, all proudly Nigerian attires, a boost to our local content initiatives. That was a day when our royal fathers proudly displayed their age-long role as the cultural ambassadors to their different zones, from the Oni of Ife, the Sultan of Sokoto, the Obi of Onisha, the Emir of Kano, the Ata of Igala land, and the traditional rulers from the east, the west, and the Niger Delta region. That was a day the Benin people, men and women, the young and old from all classes, completely went to town to adorn the very best of their traditional garbs, with the beads and other accessories accentuating their courage, beauty, and standing. The Benin chiefs were simply in a class of their own. Indeed, the Benin people again displayed the fact that their whole life and essence revolves around their culture and tradition, which they hold in very high esteem. They were all a great spectacle to behold. The coronation of the new Oba of Benin, Oba Irara II, which took place at the Urukputa Museum ground, began with a performance by different cultural troops.
Shalom, shalom. So yeah, that was just a quick, quick lesson, quick chop up on who the real Esau is. Bringing clarity and bringing awareness, and also educational purposes. Just a quick chop up, and I hope and I pray that the Most High lead and guide you, and open your mind, because a lot of people always say that Esau is the white man. Esau is not the white man. Esau was a ruddy man. It means red. And it's no difference between the red bone of the day and the red bone of way back then. It's the same meaning. You know, you have red bone Negroes, and it's the same thing. It's what we say today. For majority people, them big up in the South. Big up my island people, them. Big up my people, them in the United States. My brother, them in the United States, for me there right now. All praises to the Most High, Yah. All praises to the Most High Son, Yeshua. And honors to my forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yakuba. That being said, all praises, and we out.